Hello. Hi Cassandra. Welcome in. I'm just setting up the thing on Bluesky where you can say that you are streaming and it has a little live thing around your name. So I'm gonna give that a try. Let's see if it works. Sorry if I'm a little bit quiet. If I am, please let me know and I'll bump the volume up a bit. But for drawing streams, my microphone has to be a bit further away. So yeah, sorry if that's annoying. Let's say 3 hours. Sure. No, it's wrong. There we go. Okay. So I guess that should mean that people can click through if they want. Sound fine? That's good. Okay, I think that's everything done. Oh, almost exited the music. That would have been bad. Okay, so on Bluesky earlier today, I asked for some people to draw, and everyone was really wonderful with helping me. So I'm gonna first be drawing. Hang on, I saved all of these handy. Yay! First one we have Frogcast, who is a really fun streamer. So let's get the little ref up there. And let's do, let's see if I can remember how to, I know there's a way you can do shout outs. Help. Help, how do I do things? I feel like it should be exclamation mark, but it isn't. Is it tilde? Ooh, I don't know what I'm doing. In a shocking turn of events. Okay. Let's see. How to do, I just want to do a shout out, please Twitch. I don't know how to do anything. Twitch shout out. Yes, I am googling Twitch shout out command. /. Cool. Shout out. And then, oh gosh, this is so hard because my keyboard is so far away. And then I wonder if, I'm guessing you don't need the app. Hang on. I think, does that work? I don't know. Oh, this is so frustrating. I'm sorry for being a disaster. I just opened the wrong thing. I promise I will get my head screwed on straight at some point. I did have it right. Okay, let's try this again. Shout out. In the space. You need to make an OC so that you can have people draw them. Do it. OCs are so much fun. I really should draw mine more often. Oh, okay. I'm being a big dum-dum. Does that work? Yay! So yes, we're drawing Cass first. Oof, that was hard work. Okay, I know how to do that now. Where's my pen? Oh, here it is. Okay. So we're drawing Frog Cass first. And I thought what I'll do is I'll just do lots of like doodles, not doodles, drawings, proper drawings, but like not full big lined things, if that makes sense. So we'll start off, but yeah, Cassie's really cool. I've not been able to make it to many of her streams, but when I have been able to get there, it's been a good time. And they're always super nice on socials as well. Let me just double check something. Okay. I was just double checking I wasn't making a mistake. I wasn't. So we're good. Oh, I've drawn that on the wrong flim-flamming layer. There we go. We're so back. It's all good. A really good way, if you're interested in making OCs, a really good way is to play around with like Pixiv things. Or, you know what's also a fun thing? That a lot of people don't think to do, but if you write a description, like, and you have very clearly like eye colour, hair colour, that kind of thing, and include some reference pictures, a lot of artists would be super happy to like take that description and create a picture of your OC. It's something that I've done before with D&D commissions, which I used to do a lot and I really loved. Is there anything better in life than drawing some tieflings, honestly? Hi Inky, welcome in. Come to lurk and watch the art? Well, I hope you enjoy. It was so funny seeing that picture that I drew for you. That commission. Such a long time ago. Always appreciate other cool Casses. There's a lot of cool Casses. Very fortunate to have cool Casses in my chat. Right, okay. So yeah, this is a very chill vibe stream because I have been getting barely any sleep, so I needed something that was like, you know, vibes, nice chill time. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna adjust that head slightly. It's been so long since I've done an art stream, hasn't it? That's wild. The sleepy eyes now make sense? Yeah. I'm sleepy. I'm drawing. Do you like that my hand now moves on this one as well? It's the That took a while to get working. But I did it. I love my little PNG tuber. She's so fun. I need to make more things for her, more accessories. It's a very nice touch, thank you. I was watching back some older VODs, and well, I say older, but not that old because it's this model. But some of the VODs where she's just like mouth flapping, playing video games, but nothing else going on. Thank you for checking in. And I thought it'd be good to give her a little motion. Like that good meme. God forbid a white girl have a little motion. Hi Jess. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone's doing well. I haven't said that today, but I hope everyone is good. That I need to move in. Whoop. I've been trying to do some art practice recently. Oops, wrong brush. So hopefully everything works a bit better. Not works, a bit better. Looks cleaner? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what? I should shush. You really can tell that I am running on very little sleep. The energy drinks are working overtime at the moment. Yeah, I love drawing OCs. I wish I got more commissions for drawing OCs, honestly. Because they are super duper fun. Other than lack of sleep, how am I doing? I'm doing. You know what? We are surviving. The good old favourite in this chat, we're surviving. I don't know if I mentioned it on here, but I had some bad news at the beginning of the month, and it's kind of been rumbling on a bit, and it reared its head again yesterday in an unexpected way, but still sucked. But yes, I am persevering. Ooh, look at this diva. I've got to draw a hat. Oh no. Sometimes that's the best we can do. And it's okay. It's true. I was talking to my family about this, and saying that sometimes it really is the best you can do. Hi Zag, welcome in. Welcome in. Found out yesterday that by January next year you'll be redundant, so you got that to look forward to currently. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that. At least you've got a good run of time to look for something else. Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze. Ah! was a brutal scene. Oh, gosh, sorry. I tried to stop that one. It didn't work. Oh, I'm dizzy now. Right, so let's get some hair in here. This music's kind of rad. And then it's all up in a ponytail. Yeah, I had no idea what to stream today. I figured I had put you all through enough Animal Crossing last week. I did consider more Mystria. But yeah, I couldn't decide, and then it was decided art stream time. Oh no, hat time. Pray for me. Time to draw a hat. Okay. Let's see. Suddenly I've forgotten what every hat in the world looks like. Art stream is always a good choice. It is really. Especially on days like today where I am tired and the chances of me making mistakes in a video game would be so high. Whereas with art, it's kind of like, I know kind of what I'm doing. That looks like a hat, right? I think that looks like a hat. I've been watching Ray playing Wind Waker. Ooh, it makes me want to play that game again. Can confirm that is a hat. Yes! Nailed it. I think that wee froggy. There's a frog on that hat. There is indeed. This is Frogcast after all. Oh, for God. Gosh darn. Sorry. My laptop loves to compound an issue. It's now like, hey, I want to do an update. I'm like, no. You are not doing an update. Not today, my dear. Okay. So let's see, we've got a cool jacket. Cool jacket. Yeah. One of my favourite things about drawing other people's characters is like I get to draw clothes that I would never usually like pick to draw. Like I'm not going to pick to draw a jacket because I tend to do girlies in cute dresses and stuff. But it's so rad. I'm not sure if it's a crop jacket, but I feel like a crop jacket could be a vibe. Is this from Avatar? Hang on, I need to have a look. I think this is from Avatar. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, leaves from the vine. Wow. Absolutely dredge that one out of my memory. So like I said, these aren't going to be fully super duper lined and everything. They will be lined. There will be a bit of colour. But they will not be as in-depth as some of my stuff usually is, if that makes sense. I'm just waffling today. Thank the gods it's not got the lyrics. Oh, I would be crying. Change my mind about that. We're going for a zip. I think that makes a bit more sense. So. Okay. Waffle on, Queen. Thank you. Let's see. I'm looking at the refs. I'm looking at the refs. Okay. What? Was that an advert? I like it. Okay, so there's... I probably should have saved all the references onto my computer, but I've got them on my phone, so that's fine. Right, let's get to lining. Is this the brush I want? It is, but why is it so... Why is that so faded? It was the wrong brush. That's why it was so faded. Oh no. It's fine. That's too thick of a line. Here we go. Yeah, it was actually a friend of mine that suggested Cass for this drawing. I forgot her headphones. Oh, I am a doofus. Hang on. It's okay. We can recover this. We can recover this. Okay, we've recovered. Oh dear, what am I like? I have to say, I'm really proud of myself for streaming tonight. In the past, I'd have probably been like, oh, I just can't do it, and blah blah blah. So, yeah. If I want to grow this channel, I can't bow out every time I'm tired. Oh, that's something I was gonna say. Mentioning the stuff that happened earlier this month and its knock-on effect. That's why I haven't got the sub-goals sorted yet. I was about to get working on coming up with them when the news dropped that threw me off. So I have been working my way back to doing, if that makes sense. You know, sometimes stuff just completely knocks you off track. And there's not really a huge amount you can do, unfortunately. Other than keep trying. Like I'm drawing in eyebrows that I'm not even going to end up seeing in the end, but gotta have eyebrows. You get that? Yeah. Actually, I'll draw the hat first, I think. Sometimes we just need to survive. It's true. That was a terrible line. I'm always jealous of people that can, like, nail a line first time. Okie, that looks good. I'm happy with that. Save please. You know what? That's a good idea. I haven't saved at all. And that's why we have the save please redeem. To remind me to not lose all of my work. I can't believe I was able to save the file as doodles. I've never used the file name doodles before, that's wild. Because I doodle in my IRL sketchbook. No, I'm not really happy with that shape. Missed. I like I have a literal hat collection behind me and I'm still trying to remember what hats look like. Hang on. Okay. Yes, the sub goals will come eventually, but I'm working on it. That frog is so cute. Those is a bit too... Yeah, I don't like those is. We're gonna redo them. That's better. Bit squishier. Let me just... There we go. Okay, let's get on these headphones. Let's drag casts over here so I can see them a bit clearer. There we go. Wrong brush. I'd be really interested to know if people did actually end up coming to the stream because of the thing on Bluesky, the little live thing around the icon. It's one of those wild moments of a social media platform introduces a thing. It actually seems to be kind of good. But who knows how good it'll be, like, at drawing people in that wouldn't usually come to a stream. Also, I'm assuming that it shows for everyone, but it might not. I know it doesn't seem to send out like a notification or anything. You still got to make your own I'm streaming post, so like that better. That's better. Oops, wrong one. There we go. I never used to use the masking tool on here, but I use it all the time now. As someone who is a terror for going back and adjusting things really late, it's definitely saved me a fair few times. I'm having to completely redo everything. Okay. This is such a cute character design, it is! I love seeing what other people come up with for characters. Actually, that's the wrong way. Be lurking for a bit because your brain just got itchy? Feel free to lurk and care for your itchy brain. I completely get how that feels. Probably like not be drawing all this on one layer. Hang on. That was potentially silly. Oh, I should probably have a drink, huh? I'll have a sip while it's saving. There we go. Nice. Is this F-Zero? Oof. Hang on, I need to adjust my chair slightly. I'm slouching. Need my back support. There we go. Haha, no slouching allowed. Only good posture on this stream. I hope you all don't mind the big advert for my VGen at the bottom. I couldn't figure out what to put in that space, and I was like, self-promo. Fits comfortably into the overlay. It does. I was pleasantly surprised by how it doesn't look ridiculous. But I know some people aren't the biggest fan of like adverts and stuff like visible on stream. I'm just like extra careful about everything. My fear of upsetting anyone has kicked in. Should have it on every stream? I guess I should really, because I am always using like overlays that I've designed. Ooh, even if you're like not interested in buying overlays, you should check out my newest overlay in my store. It's so cute. I'm so proud of it. Not to toot my own horn, but I think it's adorable. Oh. Cass, I'm sorry, I must rob you of your eyebrows now. Adios. You can have a little bit of eyebrow as a treat. Oh, not lions. Lines. I just realised you don't get the pop-up when I'm naming layers and stuff. Okay, so let's go for... Yeah, I like that colour. Maybe a bit darker. Yeah, that's cool. I'm a fan. Oops, I lost that layer. There we go. So let's see if I can... I'm gonna go with this. How does this look? Yeah, that looks good to me. Self-promo till I'm blue in the face. Everyone buy my things, please. Even if you're not gonna use them, just go buy yourself an overlay. You never know when you might need an overlay. This music's a bit jazzy. Right, if you were to be kind of greeny blue, or bluey green, I guess is closer, what colour would your blush be? So what would red look like under that? I guess kind of purpley? Like a purpley blue, maybe? Let's give that a try. Because you know I gotta give a bit of blush. Yeah, I like that. Bit there. Gotta, oh, that's too much. That's too much. Pull it back. Pull it back. We went overboard with the blush. There we go. First thought was purple. Yeah. Let's give it a little bit of a high point there. It's always so tempting to do like, let me just draw it in, like the kind of blush that I always do for myself. Oh, I guess that's kind of cute actually, hang on. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I like that. Whoops. Wrong brush. I am pretty convinced this was like my old go-to brush, and I don't know why it's completely stopped being good. Is it the density? Oh, there it is. There's my old favourite brush. We're so back. Okie dokie. Gotta have starry eyes. If you're in one of my drawings, you've got starry eyes. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Well, I guess technically I do, but... Shh. Right, okay. And now we're going for, let's see. It's quite a reddy orange. I always try and get the colour without colour matching first. If not colour matching, colour picking. Ooh, see, that's way off. Still too far. That's getting closer. A little bit more yellow. Oh, a little bit, yeah, less yellow. Maybe more into... Ugh, I'm gonna have to have a look. Where am I? Oh, I was close. I was really close. Not bad. Ooh, these colours are together are delish. Oh. Oh, why am I doing it such a convoluted way? Thank you for checking in. Okay. I will try and oops. I will try and get a bit quicker at these. There we go. Bluer. Just seen Glitch, the people who make amazing digital circus, picked up a show from Rubber Ross from Game. Oh, that's so funny. I was only thinking of Ross recently. Oh, that's such amazing news. Congrats to him. I hope he makes big stacks of cash from it. I never watched Amazing Circus. I don't... From the clips I've seen of it, it's not really my kind of thing. Which is funny because I do love a good circus motif. I've only ever seen fan art of it. Yeah, I've seen a lot of fan art and I have some friends that cosplay from it. But yeah, otherwise, I don't know. I know you can get toys for it in like regular high street toy stores, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna change this line colour slightly. There we go, the lines were getting a bit lost, so that needed sorting. Seen one cosplay do all the characters from it. Genuine proof people can shapeshift. I remember there used to be a cosplayer that was really popular that was like that. She could just cosplay everything. It was wild. Also, I've just realised I could probably do with having a bit of a neutral background to help me with colouring this. There we go. Small colour different. How frustrating. Maybe I should just temporarily make this darker. There we go. Now I can see. Gonna make these colours a bit darker. One you remember, can't remember the name of something. Oh, Tabitha Leon? Lyon, I think it was. I think that's who I'm thinking of. I could have just said myself because I used to cosplay, but no, I always just look like me in different clothes. I never went in for trying to make myself look like the characters. I just wanted to wear fun costumes. Mood? Yeah. Oopsie. Like, there's cosplayers that I know that spend so long on the makeup and everything. I think a big turning point for me in cosplay was when I realised that the time I was spending getting into costume, I could be spending either sleeping or eating breakfast, and I was like, is the makeup that important, really? And now I just do closet cosplay, because, yeah, I don't have energy for conventions at the moment. Maybe someday I'll get back to them. Even then, I'm not sure if I'd ever cosplay again. Maybe if I was behind a table, like if I was selling at an event. I have been threatening to cosplay Bitsy from Legends of Evantris. Comfy cosplay is best cosplay? Absolutely. I remember back in the midst of time when I was big into My Hero Academia, and in less than a week before the con, I was like, I'm gonna cosplay Bakugo. So I had to make all of the stupid big neck piece and the stupid grenades that he wore on his hands. And let me tell you, that was a nightmare for an entire day at convention. I had to get everyone to hold my drinks for me. And not in like a fun diva way, but in a I physically can't lift my arms. I did get a wicked picture of me dabbing though. Which tells you everything about when it was. Oh dear. Cosplay. Probably my comfiest cosplay was when I was in a onesie for the entire convention. And that was RTX London. You do want to cosplay Hornet Silksong? Ooh, yes. I mean, I started making plans to cosplay from Dungeon Meshi. Just a red cloak, bodysuit and mask, yeah. It's a... Silksong is Hornet from Silksong is such a good design because it's so simple but also very recognisable. Want to do Spectre Knight from Shovel Knight for similar reasons, that's fair. A good, comfy cosplay is always worth the time. Whoa, resisting the urge to colour lines. So tempting. We'll do some quick line colouring and then on to the next one because I've spent longer than I expected to. Oops. I guess there was a lot of yapping to begin with though, so I forgive myself. Thank you, me, for forgiving me. I'm obviously going to post these later, but should I post them all together? Or should each one get its own post? I guess I could do a thread. Put up a picture of them all together and then have a thread for the rest of them. Not the rest of them, for them individually. I feel like that would work pretty well. This really is such a cool design. Oh, I've seen that there's new Pokemon cards coming out at the end of this month. And I have a bit of money left from Christmas. And there's a Corbo card apparently, so... Right. I'm going to call this Cass. I mean, obviously I'm going to call it Cass. Hang on. So we will... Yay! I'm happy with that. I think that looks really cute. And I will resist the temptation to do so much on the next one. Okay, let me see. Who next? We will do... We will do this character next. And this is Tureen by yeah, oh that's a bit long. Okay, we'll stick with that for now. Okay. And we'll get that loaded up. The reference. Should have done this before. So this is a character by my friend Michael, who he showed off recently, and I was like absolutely gagged. She's so cute, and I'm just gonna do like like head, not a headshot, a bust. Headshot's a very different thing. So yeah, this is, let me see. Trying to see if I can remember. Okay, so I guess if someone's not in your chat, it doesn't come up. Does that work? Yay! Oh. No, that's the wrong one. Ignore that. The two people I've drawn so far are currently streaming. Yeah. I thought I got his name right, but that certainly wasn't it. Michael. Oh, there's underscores. Right. That's what you get for trying to remember. I have to wait a minute before doing this, apparently. So, it decided to tell me after I'd spent ages typing everything in. So, I'll have to wait a minute, and then I'll do a shout out. Oh, I didn't realise. Oh yeah, he is streaming. Oh, he's playing Sonic. Wicked. Okay, well, we'll get started. And then I can do shout out. Who knew there was a cooldown? Not me. That's way too big, that brush. No. How shall we draw her? I don't want everyone just looking in the same direction. I have such a bad habit of doing that. Do that when posing your figures. I have an angle that I think is universally flattering, and I always seem to draw people in that angle. I don't know why, but I just do. Eyes open. Okay. Okay. We're cooking with gas. Let's see. Let's copy this before it goes. Yay! Winner, winner. Put these bits of refs all together now. There we go. Right, we're ready to go. Yeah, it's funny that I've managed to pick. I've done them in order at the moment. I will probably, even if I don't stream them, I'll draw all of them. You know? They have a very puffy, flowy outfit and you love it. Michael is so good at outfits. I'm so jealous. feel like I've properly warmed up now for drawing. I need a drink. Oh no. Oh, I hope you didn't hear my shoulder crack. That was really loud. The playlist keeps giving us Gen 2 Pokemon themes. Yeah. I love this channel so much for the music. It's so good. Thank you, Game Chops. You are goated. No, and look, I'm gonna copy paste the eye. She'll be cross-eyed momentarily, but it's fine. In the sketch stage, you gotta take shortcuts. Oh, she didn't look too cross-eyed actually. Don't know what that says about me. Game Shop's got you through a lot of studying. I wish this had been around when I was having to study things. Not that I ever did a huge amount of studying. I'm gonna be honest. I was very much a turn up for the exam, see how it goes kinda girly. Don't be like me. Study for exams. Unfortunately, I was too busy drawing anime and flirting with boys. But not really flirting. Thinking I was flirting, and then I wasn't. Same though, having a final project doesn't give you a lot of choice. True. I guess I had this kind of thing when I was doing my dissertation. Which was handy. I still think it's funny that I did an art course and the best score that I got was my dissertation. If someone does a shout out in a stream, do you get a notification? I have no idea about that. I just suddenly thought, I wonder if Michael was streaming and then I got a random pop-up. Okay, I think that's cured. Let's hit that save button. Oh, I need a stretch. I need a stretch. I'm just rolling away slightly. Ugh. Oh, big stretch. Like a dog, gotta have a big stretch every so often. There we go. Okie dokie. So let's get these lines done. Draw those lines. I think this brush is too big. Hang on. Oh yeah, that feels better. Is this Undertale? Undertale music? I think it is. I really need to get around to playing that game. Sub goal, maybe. Hi, welcome in. Oops. I hope everyone's having a good chill night. I hope you're vibing with the stream. Just some good tunes. Some chill nattering. That's me, the art shrimp. Bad posture and all. Although I have tried to sort that. I adjusted my backrest like a good artist. Oh!
The underscore linker wants you to do a posture check.
Posture check. I am postured. I'm sat up straight. The cozy vibes were absolutely needed tonight. Heck yeah. Sometimes the world just needs some cozy. I love how moth coded this girl is. So cute. There's a fan of moths. I'm into it. I need to start doing some redeems that are like based on bigger things like subs and those other things. What are they called? Bits. Subs and bits. Like things that are a bit silly, you know? Apart from the absolute massive one that woke you up at 2 in the morning, 2 days in a row with its flapping. Hey, moth's got a flap. Moth's got a flap. They do like to turn up at like really bad times though. And just get all up in your business. When I was working retail and I was responsible for doing all of the window displays, very often there would be moths stuck in the windows and everyone else would be freaking out about them. And I'd just be like carrying them through the shop like, come on, it's time to leave. So I've no idea how it got in the house. They have their ways. They have their ways. Get crickets in your house sometimes. Very good at hiding while I'm trying to sleep. Oh no. Oh no, that's a nightmare. I once had, kind of related but also not. I was drifting off to sleep one night. Just like pure snooze town. And I heard in the dead of night this ghostly Pikachu. And I was like, what the hecky was that? Now, my room is absolutely chock-a-block full of Pikachu plushies, some of which speak, none of which are turned on. So I had to spend a full night listening out for this ghostly Pikachu and trying to track down which one of them was doing the nighttime Pika. And it was like a vintage one. I say vintage. I've had it a long time, and that makes it vintage. And what had happened was the batteries had started to go. I didn't realise it had batteries still in it. But the batteries had started to go. It was actually a Build-A-Bear one. So it's, I guess, not that vintage, but you know what I mean. It's an older one. And the little noisemaker, the batteries started to go, and it had somehow set off the thing that, like, responded to the pressure of the button. And I had to do midnight surgery on this Build-A-Bear Pikachu to remove its voice box. And interesting fact, you are never meant to replace the batteries in those voice boxes. You are never meant to get in there. It was locked up solid. I had to smash it open. Even after smashing it, it was still talking. I had to then take a pair of snips, like wire snips to it, try and cut all of the connections possible. It was awful. It was so stressful. You think you'd have shot it? If I could have, I think I would have. It was so annoying, and it was so late at night. I was getting more and more annoyed with it. But I did sew it back up in the morning. The haunted Pikachu. The ghost type Pikachu, as you say. And return him to my shelf. But yeah, there was a solid night where I thought I was being haunted by Pikachu. Yeah, they do not want you tampering with those voice boxes. Pikachu. Whoa, what was that? That's kind of like something from the old internet horror, like, you know, like Ben Drowned and that kind of thing from Ocarina of Time. voided Pikachu's warranty. I well and truly voided Pikachu's warranty. He was... It looked like an autopsy had taken place on that poor guy. Stuffing everywhere. Thank God I know how to sew. Poor wee man. Never has a Pikachu been so thoroughly taken apart. But yeah, it took me like... Because it wasn't going off constantly, it took me a solid, like, at least an hour and a half to find the right one. Don't think you'd be bothered much by that. It's when you hear a random knock or bang in the middle of the night that gets the heart going. Oh, it absolutely does. I live in a... I mean, it's the UK, so chances are I live in an old house. And when I tell you, she is noisy in the middle of the night. The pipes are creaking, the doors are creaking. You can actually sometimes hear our house from outside as it's cooling down and everything's like changing shape, all the wood. You can hear it when you are sat in the garden. You're like, oh, what was that noise? Oh, it's the house creaking. It's ridiculous. Who does it think it is? That's freaky? Yeah. That's old houses for you. It's got quite a warm skin tone. Let's have a go with this. Ooh, not too far off. A bit deeper. Let's see, where were we? Okay. Not too bad. Houses that old in America would have its own website. That's true. I remember talking to someone in Austin about that. About like old houses and stuff, and they were just amazed by it. It was really nice. Sometimes you kind of forget to enjoy the bit of history that you live in. But they were so excited to talk about old houses and stuff. Like I told them about going to Stonehenge, and they were wild for that. Yeah, I must try and remember to save at some point. Humans do be stacking rocks. Look, humans love to stack rocks. Humans just love rocks. You go to the beach, there's pebbles, you're gonna play with those rocks. You're in the garden, you find a cool rock, you're playing with it. It's just one of those extremely human things, is the love of rocks. You didn't like Stonehenge, ridiculously expensive for the experience. I don't know if I was just fortunate when I went, but I went with my family and we had gotten a National Heritage Pass each through some free thing or other, and it made it much cheaper to get in. And it was before they moved the path layout, so it was very close, like you could get much closer to the henges. Of course, I led on the grass near Stonehenge and was playing Animal Crossing on my DS because, you know, it's me. But when I was in that area of the country, I preferred the Long Barrow that we went to. It was very impressive. yeah, rocks are cool, and people have always felt the need to be in contact with rocks. It's just one of those things. Pinker. Sounds better than your experience. £32 a person? Ooh, that's a lot of money. Yeah, it was definitely not that expensive when I went. Do I own any cool rocks? I do. I own some crystals. I own quite a bit of rose quartz. I am a big fan of rose quartz. But living not too far from the sea, I go to see the sea. And we have recently started finding quite a few fossils embedded in the rocks. So we've started a little collection. That my mum has a very big collection of cool rocks. Oh, that's not right. I don't think I like the eyes like that now. I'm going to change them. Don't have cool rocks, so your friend has a lot of cool rocks. Even has a rock tumbler to make. Ooh, very nice. We love some good rocks. Yeah, we don't do anything with our rocks. We just have a shelf. The cool rock shelf, as my mum calls it. Oh, save. We have saved. We're good. Okay. We're laughing. Ha ha ha. That's me laughing, in case you weren't sure. Okay, we can finally move on to another bit now that I've sorted the eyes out. Just realised I've done that thing again where I'm manually doing all this and I could have selected. Oh well. Never mind. Just realised I didn't finish her eyes. Oh no! What am I playing at? There we go. Don't think you'll ever get over how pretty I draw women. Well, I am a big fan of women, it must be said, and I absolutely love nothing more in the world than drawing pretty women. It makes me so happy. which is why when I get really into things like Pokemon and all I want to draw is Corbo, I struggle. And like in Mistia, wanting to draw Hayden, that's a man. That's a whole manly man. I don't know how to draw one of them. I spent ages studying pictures of manly men just to try and draw Hayden. It was a nightmare. And then for drawing Corbo, I had to look at lots of pictures of pretty yet intimidating men. Man can be pretty women too. True, just ask my beloved Calderus. He is pretty women. I'm sure many people look at Calderus and feel very gender about him. What if I drew Calderus? He's pretty... I have been thinking of drawing Calderus, but because he's kind of a later game character, I do worry about spoilers and stuff. I don't want to spoil his design for people. But also, I guess, like, it's been out a while, his design, so... And hey, maybe it would encourage some people to play the game, seeing his design. Yeah, maybe I'll draw Calderus at some point. Why? There we go. Bit greener, I think. I love how dusty these colours are. What if I drew my pretty male wife Elliot? I have drawn Elliot in the past. I've actually drawn myself with Hayden and Elliot all together in one photo. Not one photo, one picture. Because I was having a moment. I was hormonal. I can't be blamed. The Gideon I drew was good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Gideon's another one. If I get invested in a male character, it's almost always a really big beefy dude, which is a nightmare for me. Like Gideon. Cremmy is easier to draw than Gideon for me, and he's a gosh darn alligator. You know, I've drawn that sandwich. It's a good sandwich. It's a good sandwich. But yeah, it's something I really should do because, like, it's good to be able to draw lots of different things. But girlies are just my favourite thing to draw. I can't help it. Love to draw a pretty girl. And maybe, you know what, maybe someday I will, potential sub goal or potential sub drive thing is I will draw a character of someone's choice if they gift me subs or something. Sub drive. Bitsy. I love Bitsy. I've drawn Bitsy quite a lot in my sketchbook. Like I was saying earlier, I have considered cosplaying Bitsy. I'll draw Bitsy, but it's just a mouse with Derek's face. Perfect. Did I hear Elliot's voice in the new voice? I did. It wasn't what I wanted. All of the voices are really good, and I understand that I am in the minority with the way I imagine Elliot's voice to sound. But yes, it wasn't what I was imagining. Can't believe everything in this world doesn't just cater to me. Outrageous. How dare. Like, please let me know what you have in your head as being Elliot's voice. Because like I say, I have a very definite idea. You know what game I should play again? Dream Daddy. What a game. OMG, yes. Sub goal. Any game that comes up now, I'm just like, hey, sub goal. I played it so long ago, like, oh gosh, an absolute age ago. It really would be fun to play it again. And try and not fall in love with the vampire dad again. Goth dad, ooh. Fist over all the hot men, yes. And then try not to feel a bit weird when it's Ray. That one. Cute! She's so cute! Nobody realised. We don't have to romance him, just befriend and play video games with him. True. It's funny because when I was playing, I was literally romancing him, Nerd Dad, and Goth Dad. But there was a point where like it started getting a bit more romance, and I couldn't cope. I couldn't cope with hearing Ray's efforts and then it being romance stuff. I was like, oh, I can't do this. That's my Yoshi. I can't be doing that. You get that? Yeah. I'm too soft for that. And I'm not sure how I'd have felt watching the streams. Moth Girlie is so pretty. She is. Michael has once again created an absolutely incredible character. If anything can get me out of art block, it's drawing one of Michael's characters, honestly. She looks like she gives amazing hugs. Yes, I bet she does. Wrap you up in those big sleeves. Tell you that everything's gonna be okay. Give you a little kiss on the forehead. I was thinking yesterday about my darling Lucille, as you do, and I realised that I've pretty much never like done anything to explain her character, like how I imagine her, and I should probably do that at some point, because I want her to have like I want her to have personality and stuff. The main thing to know, Lucille lore video, Lucille drop. The main thing to know about Lucille is she is named after Lucille Ball, the comedian. That's the main thing to know about her. Okay, we are done with that one. Woo! I'm happy. Just pop her there. So we've got, let's move Cass over there, June over there. Yay! Cute! Two different vibes. Right, let me save this. Okay, so the next person, who should we draw next? Let's see. I can't remember who was next. Oh, I think I do remember who was next actually. This will be a fun little one. Let's see. Still drawing. Just put a little boost on Bluesky again. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. Okay. This requires me to just look up an extra little something. Okay. I think this one's gonna be a good one. Someone in chat knows this face. That's so funny. Oh dear. Let me just enhance. Here we go. Yo! You know that face. Let me just, oh, hang on. There we go. Ooh, now, I am guessing that this Appa is named after Appa the flying bison. You just wanted to share him? I'm drawing him. I'm drawing him. You can't send me a picture of the most perfect little corg and expect me to not draw him. He is named after the flying bison. Wonderful. So, it's been a while since I've drawn a corgi. I used to draw corgis quite a bit. Let's see. So, I love corgi ears. They're so big. Look at those big ears. Did you know, right, there is a very cute comic called Corgi, and the whole concept around it is that fairies used to, well, still do, ride corgis as like in the way that we ride horses and stuff. And I was obsessed with that comic when I was younger. I loved the idea. I've always been a big fan of fairies. Hello, welcome in. Needs a longer schnoodle. It's funny because if it hadn't been me drawing, you vaguely remember that? Yeah. If it hadn't been me drawing characters today, then I was going to be like, hey, send me pictures of your pets. I'm going to draw them as Animal Crossing animals. So this is absolutely perfect. Also, please tell us more about your corg. I must know. How am I feeling? I'm feeling good. I'm enjoying a chill stream of drawing characters and now puppers. Gotta draw a pupper. Looking forward to the finished arts. Well, this is the third one. Hang on, let me show you what we have so far. So we have the wonderful Frog Cass, and we have Michael H. Art's character Tureen, and now we are drawing Appa. Who is named after the wonderful Appa. Really like the corgi in Dispatch. Just because he's round and he's called Beef, he is cute, the corgi in Dispatch. I saw someone recently calling Dispatch Meal Twilight, and I was like, that's so funny. Ah, look at the Gog! He's just a little guy. Am I capturing his essence? It's so true though, it is. Now, it's very tempting to give him the Appa arrow. Can I give him the Appa arrow? Can he have the little... Yes. Okay, he's getting the arrow. He gets the arrow. What a cutie. Okay. Sketch done. Let's line. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna save. Okay. So I was having a drink. I love this side eye here. Buddy does exactly the same side eye. It's so funny. Okay. That was not a good schnoodle. Let me get this shape right. There we go. Oh, I was out for a time yesterday and I met a bulldog and his name was Ronnie and he was so funny. He was such a funny dog. You see this bit of that little neck roll the dogs get? Love it. Adore it. So cute. Sad that Bud doesn't have a visible neck roll. Ronnie OMG. Have you ever heard of a more perfect name for a bulldog than Ronnie? He was a puppy and he was out and about socialising because his owner was telling me that he's pretty nervous of things, so we wanted to try and get him meeting people, so I gave him a good scritchy scritch. Although I'm gonna just this bit needs adjusting. If Frenchie had really good neck rolls. Oh, Frenchies are wonderful for neck rolls. There we go. That's a bit more corgalicious. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just a wee guy. Just a wee man. Oh, actually, I haven't confirmed. Is Appa a boy? Yeah. Yeah. Just a little lad. Yay! Puppy, 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 puppy. Okay. Let's colour the puppy. Professor Lixie at the beginning of a Pokemon game. Oh, I need to draw myself as a Pokemon trainer at some point. I used to always draw myself as a poison fairy trainer. Corgalicious. Oopsie. Ah, it's because of that line there. Boop, 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 boop. What am I doing? Where is there a gap? Oh, there. Makes sense why my Pokemon husband is a poison trainer then. It's true. I will say that, you know who doesn't get enough love from the new Pokemon game? The guy from the fighting group. Is he called Ivor? That blonde guy. He's a bit special. Just a big, beefy, stupid guy. What more can you want? There we go. Appa. The big buff man? That's the one. I must say, it did only dawn on me recently about corbeau being the French word for crow. And I was like, oh, that makes no sense. I understand why I've seen so much fan art of him surrounded by feathers now. What's my thoughts on Wooper from Pokemon? I love Wooper. Wooper is so cute. Wooper. He's adorable. I haven't seen much fan art of him though. Your algorithm is biased towards it. You not seen much fan art of Corbeau? I've seen a lot. That sounded really dodgy. I have seen a lot though. There is a very popular thing within fan art of him where he has full body tat, like Yakuza style, and I'm deeply into it. Wooper is one of those perfect Pokemon designs. Yes! It's just 2 blue blobs and a bit of extra stuff tacked on. What more can you want? Will could use more Woopers these days? Absolutely. That joyful little face. How can you say no to that little face? Oh, you've seen plenty of Corbo, have you? Were you meaning Ivor? Because I haven't seen any art of Ivor at all, which is sad. Apart from a certain kind of art. But we don't talk about that on this stream. This is a family-friendly stream. You're partial to a Spheal yourself? Oh, Spheal is also wonderful. Gotta give him a bit of mischief in those eyes. There we go. Oh, cute! Okay, let's add some colour. Perfect, wonderful. I'll just do the final touches. Just a little guy, just a little man. Actually thinking about it. If I draw him, get little starry eyes. It's essential. There we go. Wonderful. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, hang on. Got an all turn around. There we go. So we will line him up with the others. Very, very good design on your OC. Congratulations. Speaking of Ivor, Pokemon has literally just released the 2D artwork of him. Yes, they released a batch of 2D artwork recently. Because I remember seeing Corbo, obviously. Oh, I'm so Corbo-pilled. Right, let's see. Next up, I think we have... Oh, why is traffic being loud outside? How dare they? Okay. I know who's next. I know who's next. It still says Appa. Yay! Tinky Cat! I don't know if she's still here. Let's get the refs up. Good and clear. Wonderful. Okay. We'll give it a quick save. Okay. Just realised that needs centering a bit. Moving down a bit. There we go. Perfecto. Okay. So let's grab our reference for Inky. Looks like she was here earlier. Let's see. Okay. So we'll do shout out. Yay! Nailed it. Okay, so this is Inky Cat's character. This is their Final Fantasy character, who I have actually drawn for a commission before. So that's fun. Now, I know nothing about the Final Fantasy Online stuff, other than there's a guy with white hair that people really are into, and you can be a cat girl. They're the things I know, they're the things that are important to me. So, let's draw. Real? So real. Oh, it's getting chilly. Has the heating gone off? It is, I think. I'll put my cardigan on. Have a sippy sip. Very important. Is it good always having the reference, like, visible on the screen for you all? I hope it is. I hope that's handy. So that when I'm, like, locked in and doing detail and stuff, you can still see what on earth I'm meant to be drawing. Absolutely wonderful. I'm glad. It's a little bit of extra work to set up, but it's definitely worth the time, I think.
Auntie_Makanji wants you to hydrate.
Can do. Let me have a sippy sip.
Auntie_Makanji wants you to do a posture check.
Posture check taking place. I'm sat up straight. We're good. I may have to at some point adjust my Bluesky thing, because I think I've got it. I set it to 3 hours for live, and we're about 20 minutes off that, so. Okie dokie. Let's go. So that was a very rough sketch, so I'll do one that's a bit tighter now. Swap over to blue. I like how a hair wraps over itself like that. Like it goes whoop whoop, you know? Technical term that. It goes whoop whoop. Like a chocolate. I need an honest answer from you here, chat. This is very serious. But I need to know, were you really into Homestuck when you were younger? This is very important. I must know this. Should we have a peace sign? Should we have a one of these? Oh, I guess that's better. You've never heard of it? Oh my gosh. Congratulations on not being as chronically online as I was when I was younger. Homestuck was wild. It was wild. Truly one of those you had to be there moments in the internet history. Very late into the world of the internet. Yeah, I've been chronically online for a very long time, so that's fine. It does hurt my bones a bit. Ooh, bit Kingdom Hearts music, I think. Did Inky wear a glove on that? No, there was bangles, so. Kingdom Hearts music, yeah. But yeah, I was just gonna say with Homestuck that sometimes I get really nostalgic for it because it was such like an internet event. Back in the old days of the internet, a lot of people hated it, but I thought it was fun. Okay. I should probably play more Kingdom Hearts again. It's been a long time since I've played those games. I feel like I recognise this music, but I'm not sure. Should I look? Could have a look. Ah, there we go. Ocarina, not Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. Should have known. Looks like you gotta head out. Nice enjoying the stream. Lexi. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. It's good to have you here. I hope you have a good rest of your day, however that may look. Let's draw some kitty cat ears. I feel like maybe that needs adjusting. There we go, that's better. I promise eventually I'll stop just chunnering on all the time while I'm drawing. Although I guess if you come into an art stream, you're kind of here for the chunnering, so I promise to never stop instead. Do you prefer cat girls or fox girls? Ooh, that's a hard question. I used to be very into drawing cat girls, so I do feel a bit of like a loyalty to cat girls, but fox girls really hot, so you know. Fox girls feel a bit like cat girls in a fantasy setting, if that makes sense.
Michael_H_art just rated with 5 viewers.
Michael, welcome in. Oh look, hang on. Ta-da! Look who it is! Yay! It's your girl. Welcome in, Raiders, welcome in. I hope you had a good stream, Michael. So yes, I will post this on Bluesky later, so you can have a bigger version. But yeah, here she is. So if you come in with the raid, hi, I'm Lixie, I'm an artist and streamer, I guess. Yeah, I am a streamer. Don't know why I said I guess. And I do lots of drawing and playing the video games. But today I have been taking, I took some requests on Bluesky to draw, so I've been working on those. You had a nice romp through Sonic colours. Ooh, can't beat a bit of Sonic. Very nice. So yeah, here are the characters I've drawn so far, including Appa the corgi. So yeah, I hope you had a good stream, Michael. And thank you so much for the raid, and thank you everyone that came in with the raid. I will boop, boop, boop. I'll return to drawing Inky Cat. Let's see. What's happened with my brush? Oh, that's weird. The density went again. I wonder why he keeps doing that. It's inevitably something I am doing that means I'm messing that up, but it's fine. Now that I know what causes it. Hands are weird. Hang on, I need to look at my hand for a bit. Okay, hand looked at. I understand what I'm doing. Love that the discussion of cat girls versus fox girls happened as a raiding party arrived. It's very on brand for this stream, let's be honest. It would either be during that or during the discussion of my difficulties drawing beefy men. I don't think we have normal chats on this stream, so chances are it's going to be something odd. We have raiders. Let us know, do you prefer cat girls or fox girls? Oops. Hang on. What are you doing? There we go. It all went a bit weird then, my computer. More of a fox girl guy. Cat girls are a bit overdone. That's fair. I'm a big fan of cat girls personally. Before I got into drawing bunny girls all the time, I was about the cat girls. Now fox boys, I was all about them when I was younger. Because I was reading Naruto. No, I'm gonna ditch the peace sign. Not vibing with the peace sign. There we go. I feel like purple's been quite predominant today. It's actually good because I've found that purple is appearing a lot at the moment in my life. I'm taking it as a good sign. Ooh, that's another question for everyone that I asked earlier. Did you read Undertale? Not Undertale, Homestuck. When that was coming out. Nope. Unfortunately, yes. Yeah, there we go. I did as well. It was a great time. I unironically have such fond memories. Ugh. I'll always remember around that time I went to a convention and I was cosplaying Lady Loki, and I got invited to sit with a group of Homestuck fans because I had horns. And they were like, yeah, horn gang. And I was like, yeah. They were so nice. People are funny. You wouldn't admit that much now. Yay, hello Inky. It is. It's your OC. I hope I'm doing her justice. This is so cute. I'm so glad. I'm glad you think that it's cute. Okay. It's been so fun just drawing other people's characters for a while. Just no thoughts, head empty. All the streams Twitch is suggesting you right now are art streams. It's so funny, just as I was like getting ready to go live, I was looking to like on Bluesky and the amount of people I follow that are artists that are like, hey, I'm streaming tonight. I was like, ah, so many, so many. Everyone must just be feeling a kind of way tonight. Everyone's feeling like doing some art. There was a ton you wanted to watch them? Yeah. Something about Wednesday evening that feels good for streaming. It really does. I mean, the reason that I picked, right, a lot of thought went into my stream schedule that I have of Wednesdays and Thursdays. And it is Fridays, sometimes there is Formula One. Mondays, quiz night. Gotta watch my quizzes on telly. And the house is busy on a Wednesday, so it's a good time for me to disappear. And then Thursday, yay! Wednesday evenings seem so chill for streaming. Yeah, it's a good one. I think it helps that it's like midweek. People are just kind of, you know, keeping going. There we go. I've just seen a bit I need to draw. I'm still thinking of doing some daytime streams at some point, but I need to try and nail down more of a schedule for that kind of thing. Although I guess there's always can always do some impromptu streams. You want to do some of those at some point? I feel like they're good for stuff like if you're playing Stardew and things like that, if that makes sense. Like yapping streams. Everyone loves a good yap stream. I know a lot of people watch streams while they're working, so something where you don't really have to be 100% focused can be good. This music is wild. What on earth is this music? Let me have a look. Oh, it's from an old button masher party game. That kind of makes sense. Okay. Gotta get some colour in these ears. This is looking so cute. Thank you. I have a good character to work with for drawing cute. There we go. I have one more to draw after this. At first I was going to be like, oh, I'll just draw for a certain amount of time, and then however many I can get done in that time is good. But I don't think it would take me long to do another, she says. And then if I do one more, that's all of them that I got, which would be good. I'd definitely love to do this again sometime. It's a good idea, yeah. Especially for a stream like today where I was just completely lost for ideas. And also it's just, you know, it's nice to draw things for people. Because at first I was like, oh, I'll draw some of the maybe some Vtubers that I follow or something. And I was like, oh, but it would be really nice to draw some stuff for people that follow, you know? You know me, always, it gets people tuning in as well. Well, I hope so. I actually have no idea because I don't have my view count visible. I keep that hidden so it doesn't stress me out. Always happy to chuck an OC or 7 my way. Can always count on you. Yeah, if you're someone that enjoys streaming but gets stressed out by the numbers, just don't look at them. Just hide them. Just cover thine eyes. I have realised that I've lost a follower while streaming though. That's a good trick. Oh no. Oh no. Someone said, where's the games? They're not here. There we go, Inky. She's done. Let me just hit the save. There we go, saved. This is so cute, thank you. I'll post it on Bluesky later, so you can have a full version. Let me... Oops, wrong button. Thank you for drawing. It's no problem. Thank you so much for offering her up for me to draw. Let's just... Whoop. Squidge you in there. There we go. It's like cute girls and a corg. Right, so we have one left. Let me just have another little drink. Okay. Ba-ba.
Unchian_Makanji wants you to do a posture check.
last by no means least, we have Jess. Also, I had posture check. I'll get on that. Oh, I need a cap starter. Hang on.
Michael _H _Art wants you to hydrate.
Will do. Thank you. There we go. That fits on. Wonderful. So close that. We'll open our reference. There it is. And this is the last one for today. The Turing is just peaked. Thank you. I was saying, you always design such awesome characters. I'm jealous. Right, so this is Weirdress. So I was gonna do a shout out. Hang on. Jess, my dear, what's your Twitch? Oh, that's handy. Hi, Spooky. Yeah. I got it. No, you? Oh my god. Whose emote is that? That's so funny. I like that. Right. Let's draw Jess. You think it's Matt? He got gifted a membership during his rando. Oh! Oh yeah, he's doing his rando at the moment, isn't he? I forgot about that. Yay! There he is. I don't think I'm subbed to Matt at the moment. Let's see. It's so funny that the one time in forever that I've done an art stream, I've lost a follower. Which is like, you know, it's whatever. People come and go. But it is kind of funny.
Hey, look! Spectrion just followed.
Oh! thank you so much for the follow. Auspicious timing. Solved it. Legend. Right, we're on a net zero now. It's all good. But thank you so much for the follow. I super appreciate it. Just adjust pretty much everything about this face. I can't. Okay, we'll tighten this up. Oopsie. One of your favourite streamers drawing one of your other favourites? Ah, thank you. Got a dip while the VOD uploads. See you soon, Lexi. Have a good one. Thank you so much for raiding in, Michael. I always appreciate it. I send my best tech wishes for your upload. I really need to get back on top of uploading to YouTube. I'm terrible at that. But yes, thank you for dropping in. It was lovely to have you here. And like I say, I will be posting these drawings later on Bluesky. Have a good rest of your night. Bit of cleavage, you'll know me. Us smaller streamers gotta stick up for one another. Heck yeah, really do. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Okay, I think I'm happy with this now. I'm just gonna do another sketch layer though, just to. I need that though. I think I'm getting somewhere with this now. Okay, let's go. Okay. Sorry, I went a bit quiet then. I was just like super locked in. Just hyper focused. Mustn't forget to draw those glasses. It always feels good when people trust you to like draw their character. Glasses, draw the glasses. I hope I'm doing justice here. I feel like I am. I think you are. I think you should know something of a Jess. True. You are the accredited Jess expert of the stream. Jespert, if you will. Oh, actually, I'm not sure that sounds right. We'll take that one back. Connoisseur is such a good word. Can't take it back now, you're the resident Jespert now. Oh dear. Enjoy your new title, I think. My habit of trying to shorten everything has come back to bite me, I think, today. I feel like, is this like menu music on the Switch? I can't remember. Why does it sound like someone's blowing into a straw on this? Wait, is this the load music on Mario Kart? When you're looking for other people to join your game? I think it might be. Oh, who knows? Who knows? Not me, that's for sure. Right, let's see. I can't believe I've been drawing for so long. Oops. So this song is an album called Wii U Grooves, so it's probably menu music. Yeah, because at first I thought it was the music for when you are downloading stuff and it's like installing, you know? That's what it reminded me of, but I wasn't sure. No, I do think I nailed it. If it's Wii U Grooves. Need to tidy that all. There we go. Oh, that's something that I need to do. Oh, I will indeed save. Let's go. Okay, it's saved. So I was just taking the moment to have a stretch as well. There we go, that's better. I tell you, that save redeem has been so good because I so rarely remember to save things. What's that line? Sorry, I've just noticed a weird line. Oh, it's fine. I know what the line is. It's all good. Okay. Oops. Oops. Didn't realise that was still in there. Is this looking good? I think it's looking good. Looks amazing. Thank you. It's nearly done. Nearly done. Okie dokie. I'm gonna call that done. We'll just tidy that up a bit. There we go. So be a prize for me. Can we fit Jess on somewhere? We'll put Jess here for now. There we go. So we can see them all together. Yay! Thank you so much everyone who came to the stream. I had a really good time. Let me just quickly save. One last save. Yay, yay! Clap, 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 clap. Oh, sorry, that was me chucking my drawing glove off. Okay, so we have, in fact let's go through and just hide the references. What a cute bunch. We have Frogcass, we have Appa, we have Tureen, we have Inky Cat, and we have Weird Jess. What an absolute squad. Most intimidating gang you'll ever see. So yes, thank you all so much for coming to the stream. Let's see, should I be brave and try and raid a frog, a cat, 2 dogs and a moth? Not a single person was drawn on this day. Right, I am going to see if we can. Let's raid. Let's attempt to raid. For me, it'll probably be a raid and run, but okay. Jessie's streaming. Well, we're raiding Jess. I hope she's ready. Everyone get those raid emotes going. Following. Here we go. So when you go over to Jess, be sure to send our regards. Yeah, I think I've done that right. Use the raid emote. I think we have a raid emote that way. Yes, yes. And yeah, I will call that for today. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for the chill vibes and the fun. I really needed this today. And I will see you all for a stream tomorrow. Maybe a bit of mystery. Good night. Goodbye. Illy. Sleep well. Bye.